It's like a mix between like old dude and drug dealer. You know what I mean? Like both have a lot of pills, ready to die maybe kind of thing.
The Brock and Dalby Podcast.
This is the Brock and Dalby Podcast.
There's a new report from insurance companies on who the best and worst drivers based on their vehicle brand are on the roads.
Oh, okay.
I think this comes as no surprise. BMW ranked number one as the worst drivers on the road right now.
Stereotypes are not always a good thing, but sometimes they exist for a reason.
The stereotypes do live up to themselves. The top three goes BMW, Ram, and Tesla in the top three worst drivers on the road.
I think the thing I say the most in my car now is it's always a Tesla driver.
BMW drivers had nearly 45 incidents per 1,000 drivers throughout the past year. This includes accidents, DUIs, speeding, and citations all in there.
That's so many people.
On the flip side, and the best drivers, cars on the road, Chrysler and Cadillac were the top two there.
Oh, okay. That makes sense. I feel like with Cadillacs, particularly, like a lot of people who drive a Cadillac, they kind of baby it. So that would make sense why they're a little safer.
Ram, Subaru, and Tesla drivers had the highest accident rates.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Mercury and Chrysler drivers had the lowest, which the Mercury one, and I don't want to come off as offensive,
What?
surprises me. Because like that's like an old person car. So I'm surprised the accident rate is low. I know I'm going to offend somebody here.
What's old about a Mercury? What's wrong with Mercuries? What?
A Mercury's not an old person car?
I don't think so.
Can you name anyone under the age of 75 that is driving a Mercury?
No.
There's no kid that's like getting out of high school that's like, I can't wait to get behind the wheels of a brand new Mercury.
Listen, there's bound to be some young people whose first car is a Mercury.
Sure.
That was left to them by a grandparent.
It was in a will somewhere, that's for damn sure. I think there you can stereotype people by their cars and guess an age if you walk through a parking lot. I think it goes like Mercury, Oldsmobile.
Sure.
I'd even say Buick.
Oh, every Buick I see, I assume still has ashtrays in the armrest, like on the side. Yeah, that's an older one.
And then, I mean, Jaguar, that's what, like rich old guy stuff, right?
Yeah. Probably like early 60s, mid 60s with money is a Jaguar.
You know what? Let's ask the people. 762-555. What would you consider an old person car?
It's a dangerous comment.
I hope my mom isn't listening right now.
What does she drive?
Mazda Miata.
Oh, the original midlife crisis.
100%.
With the little flip-up headlights. They were like, yeah, it's me. I'm a man.
Right? Because it was cool when you were 20 or something, right?
Yeah, because it was new and fresh and
now
exciting.
that you're in your 60s, turning 70.
Although, I will say, there is a Miata in my neighborhood. The driver is old. Let's get that out of the way.
Sure.
But my kids think it's super cool because of the headlights. So maybe everything that's old is new again. I don't know. We'll see.
Someone just texted an Oldsmobile.
Yeah.
It's literally in the name.
It's in the name. You just sort of, your brain can't help but make the connection.
The Lincoln Town Car, a few people texting it as well.
I don't know if I agree with that. I think there are probably some older people who have Lincoln Town cars, but I think that's more of a like, I'm a lawyer in my 40s. Like, I've got some money and I want to look respectable.
See, I feel like the Lincoln Town Car and the Crown Vic, it's like a mix between like old dude and drug dealer. You know what I mean? Like both have a lot of pills, ready to die maybe kind of thing. Biggie Smalls mentality while they're whipping around.
In very different ways, they're the same. Sure, yeah.
For old people cars, we got a lot of text coming in here at 762-555.
Turns out this is something people are very opinionated about.
A lot of people agreed with me on pretty much everything I said.
Yeah.
A lot of people would like to add to that list the Corvette.
The Corvette is definitely up there. It's funny because the Corvette wasn't an old person car. It's the car that people grew up thinking was cool and couldn't afford until they were old.
Well, it's my dad's dream car, and if he ever gets one, and I mean, just in general, if you see anybody driving around in a Corvette, some old dude in like jorts and New Balances,
they're living their dream at that point. Yeah.
Absolutely. Someone texted in any car that's maroon.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Yeah, that hits in a way because they just don't make those anymore.
Specifically, they said the PT Cruiser, which for some reason, the PT Cruiser and like the Sebring had like a huge rise with the seniors community.
Sebring's definitely an old one. I just feel like the PT Cruiser was everywhere, and now only old people are driving it.
A lot of people kept texting in about the Toyota Camry and the Toyota Corolla. And so I Googled it. The two cars that senior citizens buy the most are the Toyota Camry and the Toyota Corolla because of how allegedly reliable they are.
That's just it, man. The Camry and the Corolla just been Camry and Corolla forever. Like, the grandparents driving them now, their grandparents drove them.
So according to stats here, seniors buy the Camry, the Corolla, then it goes the Honda CRV, and the Toyota RAV4.
Oh, that hurts. I really like the RAV4.
Well, you're getting up there.
I looked at a RAV4 when I was car shopping.
Specifically, the CRV and the RAV4 dominate. Check this out. They dominate with seniors because of the higher ride height matches that's hip level.
Yeah, man.
Making it easy to slide in without bending down or climbing up.
You'll find out one day you get too old to throw yourself down into those low riding sports cars, man. Or it's actually getting in's not that bad. It's hauling yourself back out when you're trying to get out of it.
Most people are looking for horsepower behind the hood. Some people are looking for how much less effort they can use to get into the car.
I'm not looking for horsepower. I'm looking for hip power.
We're the Volvo drivers driving 10 below the speed limit, and so annoyingly that you want to pull off to the side so the person behind you doesn't think it's your fault. Where do they fall on that spectrum? Because I'm behind one right now.
Hang on a minute. We're talking about dangerous things and dangerous cars. You're on the phone with us while driving.
What are you driving?
It's hands-free. I'm driving a Dodge Journey. It's paid for, and I'm just about willing to write it off if this doesn't speed up.
I mean, to be fair, as someone who owned a Dodge Journey, written off is its greatest form, so.
Dalby, I want to see if you can finish this headline here.
Okay.
Harvard study finds traffic fatalities increased by 15% because of blank.
Not waving to me when I let you in when you try to merge.
Surprisingly, no, but I do believe that is a real thing that happens.
I mean, is it a texting and driving, distracted driving kind of thing?
It's not texting and driving. It does have to do with a phone.
Oh, okay. Being on the phone. Is it when people friggin' drop their phone while they're driving and feel like I have to pick this up right friggin' now?
It's not that, but I'd love to see the numbers on that. Harvard study finds traffic fatalities increased by 15% on release dates of new albums.
Release dates like new music albums?
Yeah.
How?
Check this out. So, according to Harvard University, they say that based on all this information that they've correlated here, that because new albums, it's all on streaming now.
Okay.
People get excited. They're on their phone. They're in the car. They unlock the phone. They open up the Spotify, whatever it is. And then they're perusing through the album.
Right.
And they actually see huge spikes when, say, an artist like Drake drops a new record.
Yeah.
He's actually linked to the largest overall jump in deadly accidents over the past, 5 years. Whenever Drake drops a new album, deaths surge on the roads from 120 fatalities to around 139 fatalities.
Drake's new album was literally killing it, is what you were
People
saying.
are dying to listen to the new Drake album, which is a terrible joke to make.
It does make sense though, because you're scrolling the track list, especially for stuff like hip hop, where there's a lot of collaborations. Who else is on this album?
Well, and a lot of people don't like listening to full records anymore, right? It's not like back in the day where you'd go to HMV, you'd pop a CD in your car,
start at one, go to the end,
right? A lot of people are just clicking through, they find their favorite tunes.
Track skipping, ADHD listening, basically, trying to find those little snippets that are going to hear on TikTok for the next 6 years.
And I don't think this should come to a surprise to any of us because, if you're in a car right now, look at the car next to you, someone's probably on their phone.
Yeah. If it's not you, if we just caught you on the phone, hey, why don't you put that fella down and just get where you're going?
But historically, most albums are released on Fridays, and apparently Friday is also the worst day for traffic and accidents just in general, so the two combined together make a nuclear bomb.
Which makes sense. Friday, people are done with the week, they just want to get home, or they've got plans for the weekend they're excited about or whatever, and then you mix that in with hearing new Drake and wanting to drive your car off the road, and it all just mashes up into a stew.
Well, I think even like you can start planning it out. Like the next time you hear like Taylor Swift's got a new record, if you got a road trip coming up, you gotta space it out a little bit.
Maybe push that back a week. Just let them get it out of their
it's
system.
a great thing to keep in your back pocket to yell at people like they're driving around. Wait, you listen to that new T Swift? I did some Googling here, and no surprise. I mean, the number one cause for like road fatalities is usually New Year's Eve, St. Patrick's Day, the Super Bowl, any events where like big drinking and driving kind of thing.
People been tipping.
But apparently tax day is the second.
Really?
Yeah. People are stressed out. They're rushing around on the roads. They're not really thinking what they're doing.
Right. Yeah, there's a lot of things that could be on your mind instead of the road.
It goes tax day, then election day is another big one as well.
People excited to do their civic duty.
The first month of school in general, there is a 12% increase of roadside fatalities.
The thing is it's, some school zones in different places are all year round, but like, all of a sudden there's kids in a place that for the last 2 months, there haven't been a lot of kids. And if you're not paying attention, it's real bad.
Yeah. You get a lot of parents that are like running late for school, whatever. You got people that like aren't aware or whatever. Daylight savings time, they see a huge pickup of people losing an hour of sleep.
That's a big reason when people talk about getting rid of DST is the idea that like it makes us more dangerous out there.
And then speaking of like the moon and stuff, there's a thing called the Wolfman effect.
Okay.
When a full moon happens, apparently there's a 5% increase in fatal motorcycle crashes on nights with a full moon, which jumps to around 22% during a supermoon.
Really?
You know what the cause is? People are just distracted because they're looking at the moon.
Look at the big shiny thing in the sky.
Apparently that's all it is. That's the Wolfman effect.
It really doesn't say much about us as a species that one of the biggest reasons we get in crashes is staring at the friggin' moon because it's bright.
And then, hey, something that catches a lot of people's attention, especially these days, gas prices.
Ooh, both when it's too high and when it's too low, I'd imagine.
When gas prices specifically drop, there is a 7% increase of fatalities on the road when we get cheap gas.
I love the idea that, well, how'd you get into your accident? Well, I was rubbernecking because I've never seen a $1.10 gas before.
Filling up our tanks and emergency rooms at the same time, dude. It turns out the cost of cheap gasoline isn't measured in dollars. We should measure it in organ donations.
Did you know that the Kelsey brothers have a beer called Garage Beer?
Oh, I didn't know they own that.
Apparently it's a big light beer company down in the States. And then
I've heard of it, yeah.
They've teamed up with the Liquid Death people who we've talked about on the show
canned
before.
water.
Yeah. So they have a new ad campaign, and it kind of tackles the whole idea that everyone's talking about of those AI data centers that are popping up around North America and how bad they can be for the environment. Like they use up a lot of water and stuff like that.
Okay.
So Jason Kelsey made a commercial on behalf of both companies with an idea for why you should drink their products that could fix it.
Okay.
AI data centers waste millions of gallons of water. That's why Liquid Death and Garage Beer have decided to team up.
Just having a pee.
We want your pee to cool these data centers. We want your pee.
So the whole campaign is pee on AI data centers?
Pee on computers.
Together.
It's a full song.
Yeah, man.
We want your pee. Endless gallons of pee. Join our import.
So it's just like a bunch of people walking along, carrying different receptacles full of urine. At one point, an eagle flies over.
There's a lot of things that celebrities endorse, but calling out data centers and promoting us to pee on them is something I could get behind.
And it's kind of brilliant, right? Because it's the one thing that like left or right leaning doesn't really matter. Everybody's a little leery of these things popping up, especially in your own neighborhood. And now they're also like, they're selling their products. They've got this catchy song. It's obviously going to go viral, but they're also selling like mason jars with a sealable lid with branding like this is how you can send your pee.
Now, here's the thing that I'm wondering. Are they actually going to give them the AI data centers, or what are they actually going to do with everyone's pee? Because people are going to send them in.
So that's the thing is, as the song keeps going towards the end, it just says send it to your local data center. So he isn't saying like,
okay,
here's a mailing address.
Okay, yeah.
Send your pee to us and we'll distribute it.
Because I was going to say, then you could go down a conspiracy rabbit hole of like, what is Jason Kelsey going to do with your pee?
That would be far more concerning. I'd be much more worried about a beer company actually actually asking for your urine than I am about AI data
Yeah, what's
centers.
worse, data centers or a celebrity hoarding your piss? That seems like the plot of a South Park episode, does it not?
100% it does. Jobs do a lot to try and lure you in with different perks. Some places have great medical plans. Some places have gyms, or some places just pay money. For the U.S. Army, it is always a bit of a struggle to get people to enlist because not everyone is pumped about going to war.
Sure.
So allegedly, a Army battalion in Georgia, the 9th Brigade Engineer Battalion, has come up with a new perk. We are, as of right now, exactly 3 months away from the release of Grand Theft Auto 6.
Are they giving the kids Grand Theft Auto to enlist in the Army?
They're not giving them the game. You have to get your own copy of the game, but they will, if you enlist between now and November 14th, give you a guaranteed 4 days off the 4 days after the game comes out so that you can take your time, go play the game for 4 days, and then come back to the Army.
I thought you were going to say it's for training purposes.
Maybe that's why they're doing it,
They're
right?
like sending them home. They're like, practice. I mean, hey, what did we talk about last week? What was it the air traffic control was hiring video gamers in the States?
That's right. You've 96 hours to go cause as much mayhem in Los Santos or San Andreas
Get
or
it
whatever.
out of your system
Yeah.
before you join the Army.
And then come back and fight for your country.
We want to see how far you get in the game. It's a psychoanalysis kind of thing.
Yeah. I do kind of love the idea because, like, I think we've both known people who have taken time off for big video game
I literally have
releases.
2 buddies that I know that are planning on taking time off when the new Grand Theft Auto comes out.
There's a new game coming out in the new year in 2027 that I'm pretty sure Mallory has already looked into booking time off for when that one comes out. I get it, like it's something you get excited for. You want to have time off. That's what PTO is for. Right?
Well, if you
it's
think
to do
about-
fun things,
video games seem silly, but to put it in like a sports fan's head, it's no different than a dude taking off the Monday after the Super Bowl,
because he
right?
knows he's going to have a bunch of beers and chicken wings, and he's going to be in no shape to show up.
There's
on
people
Monday.
every year that take St. Patrick's Day seriously, and they'll take
Yeah.
the day off after that. I mean, I think I'd say 90% of us have planned a hangover day by taking a day off at work, You buy a ticket for a concert 6 months out and you it's on a Wednesday. I know that Thursday I'm going to be pretty bent out of shape, so I'm going to take the day off.
See, and meanwhile, we're talking about oh yeah, you're going out partying, you're having so much fun. I'm trying to think of the last time I booked silly time off, so to speak, and I think it was the day after WrestleMania because I knew I was going to stay up late to watch the whole show. At my age, staying up till midnight is basically like going out drinking.
I've said it to you for years. Whenever, if ever it happens, when the Leafs win the Stanley Cup, I am not coming into work the next
You're
day.
gone.
There
the
is
next
no
day,
way.
maybe the next week. We've all talked about it. We expect you to disappear.
I might die. I might just happily die if it happens, to be honest with you.
What are some other perks that companies have offered? It's we work for Rogers. We get healthcare and stuff like that we pay for, but we get half off of Sportsnet Plus.
Yeah.
Right? That's not nothing.
We
So-
get 50% off of Jay's tickets, too.
That's right. Do you know Ben & Jerry's, the ice cream people?
Of course.
I looked this up. Each Ben & Jerry's employee has an allowance of up to 3 pints of ice cream per day.
Really?
As long as you are an employee, you can get up to 3 pints of ice cream a day at Ben & Jerry's.
That's pretty sick.
That's a lot of ice cream. I have to imagine you would dial it down after a while.
I think after the first couple months, you probably get over it. But you probably sell them on Facebook Marketplace or something.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Airbnb, the
Yeah.
company that lets people rent out their homes and stuff like that. If you work for Airbnb, you get an annual travel credit of $2,000 to stay in any Airbnb anywhere around the world.
That's all right. $2,000 feels cheap because I've stayed in some Airbnbs and they're pretty expensive.
I imagine it's equal to how much time off they give their employees.
Yeah, probably, right? Yeah.
Patagonia, they do clothing.
Yeah.
Apparently, their employees, it's not necessarily a perk, but they are encouraged. If you work in their main office, which looks out on the water, if the weather is good, you are allowed to drop what you're doing to go catch waves.
To go surf?
surfing. Yeah.
Dude, I'd be lying all the time. I'd be like, hang 10, brother.
Oh, yeah. I just drove a little further down the road. That's why you couldn't see me, but I was totally surfing the whole time.
I'm in a locals only kind of spot. It's me and my crew. The Lord's Dogtown are out there.
It's like Cliff Bar, too. Like the Cliff Bar people.
Yeah.
You can convert up to 2.5 hours a week of your like working time into exercise time. Like you can go do a run or go to the gym or whatever and count it as your work hours up to 2.5 hours.
Why, do they have like a gym at work or something?
I don't know if they have a gym. I did see they have like a rock climbing wall and a dance studio.
Because I was going to say, like, I think like 99% of us would just be like, yeah, I'm just going out to Planet Fitness real quick.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
But how does it work? Like when you get back, is the boss like, let me smell your pits or something? let me see your numbers. Like, what were you benching today?
It's like when you need a doctor's note because you were out sick, but you need a trainer's note. Like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, no, Brock totally crushed it on the deadlifts today.
Is he gonna like make you prove it to? I mean, like, I guess if you don't show any gains, that would be the proof, right?
If after about 6 months you're still pretty overweight, out of shape, they're like, hey, jog to the end of the hallway and back for me.
But then again, that would be a huge HR issue, right? Where you could be like, you can't ask me that.
I guess.
So that'd be a good loophole.
Does that work? If you're offering people money for exercise, does that then mean maybe you're kind of allowed to ask about it?
Yeah.
Is it real? Is it fake? Do we even care? Let's find out.
I was reading about some of the weird insurance policies that celebrities have.
Oh, okay.
There's a lot of things that particularly pertain to like certain artists or actors and stuff like that. Some of their like key traits about themselves that they actually invest in just in case things go wrong.
Yeah. It's the only reason I know the company Lloyd's of London exists is because you used to hear some of these stories of like actresses who had certain body parts taken care of.
Sure. So I'm going to give you a celebrity and I'm going to tell you what their insurance policy is.
Okay.
And you got to tell me if it's real or fake.
All right, sure.
First one is Gene Simmons' tongue. He has a $1 million policy on his tongue.
I feel like I've heard that before. I think that's real.
That is real.
That's so crazy. Because like if he lost his tongue tomorrow, I guess he wouldn't be able to sing.
He might shut up.
That might not be the worst thing. Might be worth $1 million.
Next one we've got here is Troy Polamalu's hair. Apparently there was a $1 million policy on his infamous 3-foot-long Samoan locks.
Ooh, and especially when he was doing those like Head and Shoulders commercials back in the day. I'm gonna say I think that one's true too.
That one is real, and it was Head and Shoulders that actually paid for that.
Yeah, so that was their whole marketing campaign.
Next one we've got here is Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson's right eyebrow. He has a $5 million policy covering the people's eyebrow muscle tissue in case of any sort of facial paralysis that prevents the expression.
Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson strikes me as the kind of person who would have the ego to do something like that, but I think he would just do a full body. I don't think he's got that insured.
That one is fake.
Ah, that would have been great though.
Next, we've got Snoop Dogg's lungs. He has a $1 million policy just in case he gets any sort of lung cancer or lung damage based on how much he smokes.
You know what? It's not that I don't think he would do it. I just can't think of the insurance company that, knowing who he is, would insure his lungs. That's got to be fake.
That is fake. Really good point. I didn't think about what insurance.
Right?
Yeah.
It's like walking in with cancer and being like, I'd like some life insurance.
Paying like $100,000 a month for that. All right, next here, we've got Joe Rogan's ears. He has a $1 million policy covering his ears against getting severe cauliflower ear from all the MMA that he does on the side.
Interesting. That one's weird to me, but so is Joe Rogan. So I'm gonna say real.
That one is fake.
That
one
you
is
got
fake.
me on that one.
All right, we got a couple more left.
'Kay.
Heidi Klum's legs, like the supermodel.
Oh, yeah.
She has her legs insured for $2.2 million. Although they are not insured for the same amount, her left leg is worth $200,000 less because of a tiny scar from a glass cut.
I feel like that's way too specific for you to have made up, so I'm gonna say real.
That is real.
That's wild.
Imagine going in for that and they're like, oh, you got a little bit of damage on that one leg.
It feels like bartering on Facebook Marketplace. Listen, the right leg's great, don't get me wrong, but the left one,
All right, finally here, we've got David Lee Roth, famously from Van Halen.
Okay.
He has his sperm its own insurance policy, $1 million insurance policy on his reproductive cells to protect himself financially against potential paternity lawsuits from groupies while on tour.
You know what? That one is also in that category of like, there's no way you just sat down and your brain put those words together. That's gotta be real.
That is real.
That's crazy.
In the heydays of like Van Halen,
right?
He took out $1 million insurance policy.
If you're gonna be a port in every storm kind of guy, you got to take precautions.
I mean, anyone who's good with finances knows you got to protect your nut, right?
The Oreo people are at it again, messing around with things that God never intended. They've got the Oreo ID Summer Carnival Cookie Tin.
They got new flavors.
They got 6 new flavors in there. And it kind of starts from like, yeah, that probably would make a good Oreo, to why have you meddled in these affairs?
Lay it on me. What do they got?
We'll start here with a lemonade flavored Oreo.
Oh, interesting.
It's kind of fair, right? It kind of got a sweet flavor. Cotton candy. Cotton candy makes sense.
Sounds like it'd be pretty good.
Strawberry shortcake.
That sounds fire.
That's an Oreo. Chocolate milkshake and fries.
Chocolate milkshake and fries together?
Yeah, I don't know how you separate those two flavors. I don't know what those two things taste like together.
That's like a hangover cookie right there.
and then hot honey cornbread. A hot honey spicy cornbread Oreo.
I don't hate that at all, actually.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, God. I can't imagine biting into a spicy Oreo.
Really?
Yeah, that feels like that would be upsetting
Mixed
to me.
with the cream in there to kind of cleanse the palate? That wouldn't be
Maybe
too
it would
bad.
work. The last one, I think, is the hangover. Well, you'd mentioned hangover for the other one. Dill pickle Oreos.
That's too far.
It is a bright green Oreo. All of these are like covered. It's like an Oreo covered in the icing.
You can't dip that in milk.
No, absolutely not. Pickles in milk? Not unless you hate somebody.
I mean, most of those you can't dip in milk, thinking about it now, which...
Well,
ugh.
you can dip chocolate milkshake into milk, right? That's just hat on a hat.
I mean, you dip your fries in a Frosty, so it works.
What is wrong with these Oreo people? At some point, they made the perfect cookie. The Oreo itself is the most popular cookie in the world. Why is it every year some Oreo scientist is like, all right, time to earn my paycheck?
Well, I think you got to think about it. We live in a society where like people just don't want boring anymore. I mean, Oreos are basically like vapes. Like there's a standard flavor you can get nicotine, but nobody wants that anymore, right?
But the Oreo is the good flavor. Original Oreo, there's never a bad time for it. If I pulled an Oreo out of my pocket right now, you wouldn't eat it?
Yeah, but it's also just like plain chips. Like if there's only plain chips, you're telling me you'd be happy with that in the world? You got to have some substance,
Listen,
you know?
sometimes I go to the grocery store, all I want is plain chips.
Ugh.
The flavors have gotten out of control.
Our great-grandparents did not fight in a world war for us to only have one flavor of things. We're not living in war times anymore, man.
Okay,
We need flavor. We need substance.
let me pitch this one by you, and you tell me if maybe Oreo has gone too far. Because I also read that recently in China, they did a crossover.
China's always got the crazy stuff. The Oreos, the Kit Kats, everything.
KFC flavored Oreos.
You're telling me you wouldn't try that? You look me dead in the eyes there, big man.
I'll
Tell
tell
me
you-
you wouldn't try a
Okay,
KFC Oreo?
Don't make it a fat thing.
That sounds finger licking good.
It doesn't. I would try it out of the morbid curiosity of I need to know what this could taste like.
Exactly.
But in no world do I think it would be good. That's not a flavor that man was meant to achieve.
11 herbs and spices, and I'd like to imagine they do the cream as like a gravy on the inside.
Oh, God, gross. Absolutely not. Now I don't even want to try it for science.
Oh my god, dude, I want to try that now. Put it in a bucket too instead of the little box that it comes in.
Do you dip that one in milk?
Dude, you dip that one in gravy.
Oh, God. No.
Yes.
Cookies do not go in gravy. I will die on this hill.
Stop being basic. Enjoy the Oreos that we have. What do you want to live in a communist world where we only have one Oreo?
Would you rather? Wednesday. Would you rather Wednesday?
All right, let's get weird. 762-555. Let's see what the first would you rather question we have in here is. It says, would you rather live in a world where it rains soup or snows ice cream?
Oh, I feel like raining soup would be really
Is
messy.
it hot or is it like gazpacho?
You know what? Great point. Because if it's hot, it's definitely the wrong answer. I don't want to be caught in boiling soup rain. Like, at least if it's cold, we'll survive.
I mean, but then think about like ice cream. Like if it gets really cold, then it's like freezer burnt ice cream falling down.
Well, but there's nothing that says you have to eat it.
What if you have a peanut allergy or something? Like you don't know what flavors are going to be falling.
Don't eat it. This is what I'm saying. You don't eat snow, or at least you're not supposed to.
I've most definitely eaten snow. I've most definitely held my tongue out. And,
Okay, but if you had a snow allergy, you wouldn't have your mouth open to the sky. If it snows ice cream and you're allergic, that sucks, but at least you can just keep your mouth shut.
I'm going to go with soup.
Oh, as soon as you said the hot thing, you'll die. You'll be hit by boiling soup.
Yeah, but then everybody's just going to be diabetic in my mind, at least if we have snowing ice cream all the time. Okay, what's another one here? Would you rather have fingers where your toes are or toes where your fingers are?
I mean, if you had fingers where your toes are, then you would have 4 hands, essentially. Like, you could really, like... You could go full monkey, like grabbing stuff with your feet. They'd be functional. You'd be pedidextrous. That'd be sick.
And you just have like short little fingies.
Yeah.
Is that all it would be?
Well,
like Megan Fox thumbs. Have you ever seen that? I'm not being
toe
rude.
thumb.
It's a real thing.
I've
If you
seen
Google
that.
Megan Fox thumbs, she has like toe thumbs. Yeah.
Then again, I guess if you had toes where your fingers are, like if you switched that way, would you then be able to run on all 4s like an animal?
You'd be in Cirque du Soleil, that's for sure.
You could be pretty fast.
Okay, what's another one here? Would you rather be a wicked singer or just be able to play every instrument?
I think being able to play every instrument at a high level would be pretty lucrative. Like, if you can sing really well, maybe you become the lead singer of the band. But if you can play every single instrument, you'd be the ultimate session musician.
More opportunity, more money,
Yeah.
for sure. Yeah, that's probably the right answer. Would you rather chew on a hairnet you found on the ground for 1 minute or lick an escalator handrail for 1 full rotation? Ew, dude.
What happened to your mind to even fathom these two?
So hairnet or escalator handrail for 1 full rotation?
So here's what I'll say. There's no universe in which the hairnet is not disgusting.
Sure.
It has to be dirty.
Well, and you found it on the ground,
Right.
too.
If you're lucky, the escalator has just been cleaned.
Ooh, loophole, you go
Yeah.
first thing in the morning.
Yeah. After it's been cleaned, it's still not ideal, but it's probably better than floor hairnet in the grand scheme.
What takes longer, though? Do you think an escalator, like, it lasts a minute for it to go around?
I guess it depends on like the length of the escalator. Probably more than a minute to get a full rotation. Also, how do you know? Like, you'd have to mark the handrail in some way and see it coming back down to you.
Oh, there's marks on there. There's for sure marks on there. Have you been to the mall? OpenAI, the company that owns ChatGPT, has announced a ChatGPT for teenagers.
Gross. Why? No, kill it.
This is a real statement from the company. They say we're introducing ChatGPT for teens, an experience designed to help teens learn, think critically, deepen understanding, and use AI with confidence. It provides stronger built-in safety protections for teens, including features to promote healthy use and additional control for parents. So basically, kind of like how your kids use Facebook, there'll be parental controls and stuff on there. They say there's certain things they won't allow the kids to look up. Yada, 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 yada.
But they've also said that with original ChatGPT and Claude and Gemini and all these AI models of like, we won't let you do things. And then people get into them and it takes like 2 minutes for the average person to be like, all right, ChatGPT, teach me how to make a pipe bomb.
Yeah.
Like to get around that security. And kids are smarter than adults with that stuff. Like they're more ingrained in probably how to make it do the things they want.
Totally right. And I mean, like, you can look over your kid's shoulder on what they're doing on ChatGPT, but they're still going to be doing weird stuff.
Absolutely.
They're going to figure out a way to get onto normal ChatGPT. Like, a website that says you must be 18 to get on this never stopped a lot of us.
No. You know, the one thing that I am curious about, though, is if it's ChatGPT for teenagers, is it going to try and speak to them in like teen lingo? Like, is ChatGPT going to be like,
lit, fam.
Skibbity Riz, Ohio, brother? Like, what are we doing here?
Chat PG-13. Which, you know what the scary thing is? If that's a thing, that means ChatGPT, like adults only, is on the way soon. You know there's people that are looking forward to that. We are playing the game where it pays to be wrong for once in your life. We've got $100 in Lotto 649 tickets. And the question we are asking for you to get wrong here is, why do mosquitoes want our blood?
We're not looking for some scientist to come in and tell us what mosquitoes actually do. It's wrong answers only. We're looking for you to be creative, to be funny, to be interesting, to be weird, as with almost every other part of our show.
If you are not one of our wrong scientists, you are a judge. So 762-555, let us know whose answer you like the best at 762-555. Let's start with this one here.
They want our blood so we can Jurassic Park humans when we eventually die out.
Somehow I feel like a theme park of humans in cages would do more damage than dinosaurs.
Well, that's just an all-you-can-eat buffet for the mosquitoes, is it not?
Oh,
That's
you're
just
right.
The Mandarin.
I'm thinking of it as like a place to go and tourist. You're thinking of it as feeding pens.
Exactly.
Smart.
Who do we got here? This is Rick, I believe.
This is Rick, and mosquitoes want our blood due to the fact that they are actually aliens, and they are taking our blood so they can clone and take over the world.
The tone in Rick's voice makes it sound like he actually believes that.
He's very confident.
So I believe it.
Very confident in what he said. I'd like to read more of your literature,
That
sir.
sounds like something someone would say to you at a bar, doesn't it? Okay, who else we got here? Josh?
Hey, it's Josh. Mosquitoes suck our blood because they're a government-controlled entity designed to reduce the obeseness of North America. So they're trying to suck all our blood to try and achieve that goal.
Reduce the obeseness.
Oh, not obesity. Obeseness. I love that this has just turned into create a conspiracy.
Totally.
This is the best.
I'm loving this. All right, good stuff. Let's get a few more in here. No name on this one.
Hey, it's Graham. The mosquitoes want our blood because they're trying to make some kind of mosquito man Freaky Frankenstein hybrid.
Oh,
okay.
Dude, imagine a full-grown, like 6-foot mosquito with arms and legs.
Franken-skeeto?
Horrifying.
Yeah.
That would be amazing.
Mosquito Stein? All right, we'll do two more. Let's see what this one has.
To do day trades on the mosquito black market.
That's their currency.
Dude, it's Facebook Marketplace, but for mosquitoes. I got O negative, and I'm not taking any low blows here.
Is that B? I don't want that. Okay, last one we'll do here. Why do the mosquitoes want our blood?
Mosquitoes work for the government. They want our blood so that the government can have our DNA on file.
They're reporting back. They're taking samples.
It's just like the birds, man. They're spying on you. The mosquitoes are taking your blood.
Mosquitoes aren't real.
Oh my God. Okay, a round of applause.
Those are good.
For all the conspiracy theories that we got here this morning.
We're going to have to change the contest from wrong answers only to conspiracy
You don't want that
theories.
contest. You don't want that. That'll get weird real fast, dude.
You think weirder than today?
Well, because I'll start believing them. Okay, 762-555. Who do you think won? I think we had some really good answers in here.
Some top contenders.
I did like the day trading one. That made me giggle.
That one was good. I have a soft spot for the conspiracy of government-controlled obeseness.
Yeah.
Reducing obesity in humans.
That one was fantastic.
That one was really good too. There was the cloning ones at the beginning that were good. What is the text line saying?
What's the text line saying? Let
here?
the people decide this one here.
This one just says obese Josh, which is a great way to text it. It does look like Josh is getting the votes on this one today.
All right, well, we'll give it ding and a round of applause and $100 in Lotto 649 tickets to Josh for this great wrong answer.
Hey, it's Josh. Mosquitoes suck our blood because they're a government-controlled entity designed to reduce the obeseness of North America. So they're trying to suck all our blood to try and achieve that goal.
For more Brock and Dalby, tune in weekday mornings 5:30 to 9.